Is in the world. Yeah, when you're blessed, you attract a whole lot of attention, both good and bad. Job's unusual blessings causes the devil to investigate him, and then Job puts a hit out, or Satan puts a hit out on Job. But the thing that I found out, God has to approve the hit. Hallelujah. It doesn't matter if the devil puts a hit out on you. God has to approve the hit. God approves the enemy's attack on Job's life because he knew Job could handle it. See, God knows what's in us. And a lot of times you and I, when a multitude or multiplicity of problems begin to flood our lives, we begin to examine ourselves. What am I doing wrong? Why is this happening to me? What did I do? What did I say? How come all this trouble is coming my way? And we immediately want to assign it to the devil. But I think you'll see in the reading in Job 42, verse 11, Bible said all of this evil the Lord, capital L-O-R-D, had brought upon him. God allowed the enemy to afflict him, but it was God's test for Job. And you and I never know when God is testing us. We never know that God sometimes allows us to go through some things because he knows you can handle it. Now, everybody can't handle it. Some people will fall out in the floor. Some people can't even take it if you're sitting in the chair they normally sit in every Sunday. They'll walk out the church mad. Some people can't take little stuff. But then other people, they can take as much as the devil blows them, hits them with, because they've got an unusual stamina. They've got an unusual faith in God. They have been through the storms of life, and each time, each period of their life, God brought them out. And when you build up enough experiences, when God lets you go through enough things and you have faced attack after attack through the years, then it doesn't matter what the devil does, because you've got a resolve in you that the same God that brought me out last time, he's gonna bring me out this time. And when the devil attacks again, he'll bring me out next time. But you can only get that after experiencing some time with God. You don't get that overnight. You don't get that as a new Christian just in here, your feet still wet behind the ears, still learning the things of God. It takes some settling. It takes some time with God. It takes you getting hurt many times by your best friend. It takes you being hurt and squashed by the people that you put confidence in. But when you can go through that, when God can bring you through the worst hurt of all, kinship hurt, best friend hurt, husband hurt, wife hurt, children hurt, when God can bring you through that hurt, you can say, shoot your best shot, devil, because I'm standing my ground. And the God that I serve did not bring me into the church to let me stumble and fall now. Here the enemy attacks Job in 3 areas of his life. And the devil is still attacking in these same 3 areas now. He attacks his money, he attacks his family, and he attacks his health. Those are the 3 areas that the enemy loves to attack. He loves to mess with your money, he loves to mess with the family, and he loves to mess with your health. And he's still doing that now, because he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But thank God that Jesus came to give life, and life more abundantly. Even though the devil wants to steal, kill, and destroy, you've got to know within yourself that God has your back. You've got to know that if you just keep holding on a little while longer, you've got to know that God would not let you go through the storms of life in order for the devil to destroy you. And it may not feel good while you're getting crushed. It may not feel good while you're going through. But you've got to look beyond where you are right now. Look beyond where you are now and look at where you're going. Know that God has already placed a roadmap in front of you. God already has a destiny in store for you. But all of these are just bumps in the road. When you're driving your car, I don't care if it says a detour. You stay in your car. You don't get out the car. You just follow the direction of the detour until it gets you to where you want to go. You don't change in the middle of the highway. You just keep following the signs until I get where I'm trying to get. All God wants you to do is stay in the car. Don't jump out the ship. Don't jump out the church, because the enemy is trying to destroy you, because the enemy is trying to drive you crazy. Stay in your car. Stay on board. Stay in the church. And after a while, God's going to show you the direction he's taking you. And when you get there, it may have taken 30 minutes longer than you anticipated. It may have taken 1 week longer than you anticipated. It may have taken a year longer than you anticipated. But if you keep driving down the right road, you'll be able to say, I'm on the right road now. I'm on the right road now. I fixed it up with my Jesus a long time ago, and I'm on the right road now. When you and I are going through, we got to know how to shut our mouths. If you can't say anything, just moan a while, just lean a while. You got to know that if you hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battle, victory, victory, oh, victory shall be yours. Yes, yes. Somebody here today, do you feel like you've got the victory? Somebody here, testify. Get somebody by the hand and testify for about 15 seconds. Let them know that I've been through the storm. Let them know that I've been through the rain. Let them know that I've had trouble on every hand. Let them know that God is still good. He delivereth me out of them all. We are persecuted on every side, yet not distressed. We are troubled, but not in despair. Forsaken. Yes. Yes, yes, I know he's gonna bring me out. I'm coming out, and when I come out, I'm coming out with more. When I come out, I'm coming out with better. When I come out, I'm coming out with plenty. When I come out, I'm coming out with an abundance. When I come out, I'm coming out faithful. Not gonna get cocky, not gonna get arrogant, not gonna walk around like a peacock. But I'm gonna lift mine eyes unto the hills from which cometh my help, because all my help come from the Lord. And you got to know, as I close, you've got to know, as a believer, we're going to have some trouble. As a believer, we're going to face some tests. As a believer, we're going to have some trials. As a believer, we're going to have some disappointments. But as a believer, you got some help coming. As a believer, you got some help coming from on high. Yes. Hallelujah. Yes. Do you remember David? David, good God from glory. David was messed up. Hallelujah. He looked in the east, and there's trouble in the east. Looked in the city gates. His own son Absalom was leading a rebellion against him. Looked in the north and saw war clothes in the north. Everywhere he looked, he said, I see nothing but trouble, but I know what to do. I'll lift mine eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help, because all my help come from the Lord. And when you get in trouble, I see some help coming. When you get in trouble, I feel some help coming. Hallelujah. My testimony is the same testimony that I had years before. Every day with Jesus is sweeter than the day before. Every round goes higher and higher. When I look back over my shoulder and see where I was and see where I am, and when you see me leaping and shouting, and somebody say, what you dancing for? Didn't they just cut your lights off? What you shouting for? Didn't they just repossess your car? What you praising God for? Didn't your insurance elapse? I say, you looking at what it is now. What you shouting for? I see what it's gonna be. I see where I'm going. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. This is my close. As I close, brother preachers, Mother Deola, as I close, I'm saying to you what the Lord put in my spirit a few Sundays ago. I believe it with all my heart. I'm getting letters in the mail. I'm getting phone calls at the office. Pastor, I just got this. Pastor, I just got a new job. Pastor, I just got an unexpected check in the mail. Pastor, I went to the doctor and they said I had cancer last time, but this time the thing shrunk up and it's not even there. Pastor, I don't know what's going on. I'm telling you what's going on. It's getting better. Tell 3 people, it's got to get better. It's got to get better. It's got to get better.
Well, friends, I know that you were blessed by that message, a testimony worth waiting for, and you can have it in its entirety by writing me, Pastor Milton R. Hawkins, Temple of Deliverance, 369 G.E. Patterson Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38126. Ask for offer number MRH 283. The number that now appears on your screen, MRH 283. For an audio cassette version, send a gift of at least $5. For CDs, send a gift of at least $12. And for DVD or VHS, send a gift of at least $15. You also may use your credit card by dialing 1-877-369-6157. Again, that number is 1-877-369-6157. Ask for offer MRH 283. And when you dial in, please have your credit card ready. Somebody is standing by now to receive your call. Well, again, until our next telecast, the blessing of the Lord be upon you. We bless you in the name of the Lord. We love you with the love of the Lord and look forward to seeing you real soon. God bless you.